has ravaged Cybertron, homeworld to the Transformers, for millions of years. Megatron, leader of the Decepticons, recently discovered an ancient power that will give him the edge to win over the hated Autobots. Called Dark Energon, this power remains locked away in an orbital station under the protection of a Sky Commander named Starscream.
Starscream wouldn't fight with such desperation if the legends weren't true!
Lord Megatron, you're certain it's here?
I am certain, Barricade. And when I find it, the balance of this war with the Autobots will finally tip in my favor. Lord Megatron, stabilizers are failing! Maintain your heading, Brawl. Do not falter.
Sublight engines are offline. Shields at 15%.
Reroute all power to forward guns and thrusters. Full speed ahead!
But sir, that's suicide!
Any further objections? Ram this warship straight into the heart of that station!
To have survived that, Megatron.
The strong survive, the weak perish.
Lord Megatron, I am Starscream, and I have protected my station for over 1,000 years.
I am Megatron, leader of the Decepticons. This space station is Decepticon property. Surrender immediately.
Whoever you are, you've traveled a long way just to meet your doom. Move ahead and cut them off in storage area beta! Move, move!
The welcome wagon. Look at that forward
complete!
Not as good as me. Those fools mean to catch us in an ambush at the next door.
Fat chance. We can use that crate to reach the crash tunnel and flank them.
Fritz will cut them down with their own weaponry. From here, I can rain down destruction. Pretty skillful shooting.
My name is Jetfire. I'm not here to fight.
That makes one of us. Speak your piece, quickly.
I've seen the horrors of what Dark Energon can do, Megatron. It is not to be trifled with. It's powerless, too unstable. To use it would mean disaster.
You cannot frighten me, Jetfire. I will use Dark Energon as I please.
You are a short-sighted fool. You'll kill us all!
You say that as if it were a bad thing.
I hope this Dark Energon stuff is worth it, Megatron.
You arrogant fool! No one has ever survived direct contact! What? This isn't possible! No! No one can control Dark Energon! It dominates and destroys everything it touches!
I am the Dominator! I am the Destroyer! I am Megatron! Decepticons! Receive your birthright! I can feel the power. It's amazing. Now, I shall deal with Starscream. Now, in the presence of Megatron, Dark Energon is mine to command. Through my will alone shall Cybertron be restored.
It's too unstable, Megatron. Using that power, you're endangering our entire world!
Teach me, Megatron. Teach me to wield Dark Energon the way you do, and I will serve you.
And what could you possibly offer me that I cannot simply take?
The supply of Dark Energon aboard this station is nearly exhausted. I know how to manufacture more. There was once an Energon bridge that fed this station directly. I know how to reconnect it.
Traitor! Zeta Prime will hear about this!
Shall I send Thundercracker and Skywarp to retrieve him, Lord Megatron?
No. I want the Autobots' leader to know his doom approaches. Once we have this station online, nothing can stop me. Now go. Find this Energon bridge and reactivate it for your new master.
Quiet! Ruining my moment of glory! Soon, my orbital station will be at full power!
Your orbital station, Starscream? Surely you mean mine. I see you have finally succeeded in the simple task I gave you. Perhaps you're not as worthless as I thought. Report back to base at once!
All systems online. Dark Energon, manufacturing at optimal efficiency.
Now I can introduce Dark Energon into the planet's core. And as it spreads throughout Cybertron, my power shall travel with it.
Entrance to the planet core is heavily shielded behind the Omega Gate.
I will acquire the key. We launch a full-scale assault on Iacon immediately. And wipe Zeta Prime and his pathetic Autobots off the face of the planet.
Hungry for more power, Megatron plans to corrupt the very core of Cybertron itself with Dark Energon. But to do so, he must first find the Omega Key, which will unlock the gateway to the core. Megatron launches a full-scale assault on Iacon, capital city of the Autobots, where the key is protected by Zeta Prime, leader of the Autobots.
Starscream, continue forward and meet Zeta Prime's armies on the front line.
Have no fear, Lord Megatron. Under my leadership, Decepticon victory is assured.
Do not fail me. Starscream attacks Zeta Prime's armies head-on. We shall move behind enemy lines and obtain the Omega Key. Decepticons, the Omega Key!
One empty container.
Megatron, I'm warning you right now. You are toying with forces beyond your understanding or control. Ah, Zeta Prime. I see you're still afraid to face me in person.
Predictable as ever, right down to the empty words. The Omega Key is under my protection now, Megatron.
That is hardly a deterrent. I will enjoy taking the Omega Key from your lifeless hands. Soundwave Prime's broadcast signal.
Commencing scan. Complete. Its origin is 12.7 cycles ahead.
We're gonna get
slaughtered!
Stop your whining, Breakdown, or I'll stop it for you!
They're coming from all directions!
Megatron, they're everywhere! What do we do?
We hold them off! The bombers will clear the street when they arrive. Rely on that.
That's the whole Autobot army!
Bomber will commence in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Woohoo! Boom! Eat that, Autobots!
The street looks clear, Megatron. Engaging Decepticons at the Iacon Ball.
Fall back! Fall back! What the? That guy is huge!
Split up and flank him! Use the debris for cover!
Megatron, the back attack is your location for Robots Rivals.
Watch out for me!
Come and get me, you
Tanks cannon is still fully operational. Megatron, the tech has been rendered non-functional.
You see that? I did that. Oh,
Omega Key will never be yours, Megatron.
I look forward to debating that with you. In person.
Lord Megatron, help!
Zeta's got one of our guys trapped. Look at that floor. What's Zeta up to?
Hey, I'm still functional! I'm still...
Idiot. Decepticons, onward!
You cannot hope to overcome my defenses, Megatron!
Your pathetic machinery won't stop me, Zeta Prime. Finally, the Omega Key is within my... What? Did you really think it would be that easy? Come down here, Zeta Prime, and I will give you the answer.
I shall remain where I am. This vantage point will provide an excellent view of your destruction. My will controls this entire chamber, Megatron. I need only close my hand to crush the life out of you.
The floor is glowing. It's everywhere. He's gonna smash us.
You see now, Megatron? This is my domain.
Your theatrics don't frighten me, Zeta.
Here I have the power to control and create. Do you see how futile your struggle is, Megatron?
Omega Key is mine! The core of Cybertron is mine!
Your spies were misinformed, Megatron. That device only activates the key to the core. But don't worry, the Omega Key will come to you. Omega activated. Power optimal. Mission: destroy Megatron. Scanning. Decepticon intruders. Weapons engaging.
Aboard the Mega Supreme's tractor beam.
It's not doing anything to him!
Scans indicate that Omega Supreme's defensive barrier does not extend to his turrets. Recommend targeting them immediately. There is a barrier of armor plating protecting his chest.
How are we supposed to get through that armor plating?
Stop whining and start shooting, break down!
Immediate surrender required. Step 4. Impossible.
He's drawing energy from Cybertron's core! What amazing power! I must have it for myself!
I thought you said his power was drained! He's got even more now than he did to begin with!
It makes no difference! Not even Omega Supreme can stop me now!
Situation critical.
Mega Supreme's original shield is down. Use the Dark Energon to corrupt him.
I know what to do, Soundwave!
Systems failing. Corruption total.
Yes! Yes! The Autobots' most powerful weapon and the key to the core of Cybertron are mine! The universe shall hear my name and tremble! At last, the core of Cybertron is mine! Are the corruptors in place?
Yes, Lord Megatron.
Then let it begin! A glorious new age is upon us, my brethren. With Dark Energon infused into the core, Cybertron is mine to command!
Iacon, the capital city of the Autobots, is crumbling under the onslaught of Megatron and his Decepticons. Rumors have spread of the defeat of Omega Supreme and Autobot leader Zeta Prime. If the Autobots have any hope to band together and repel the enemy, a new hero must emerge.
You're a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots are no longer safe in Iacon.
The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs repairs.
Be still. I'll get you fixed up.
What? No, there's no time! I need to find the Autobot called Optimus. I have important information for him.
I am Optimus.
You're... Sir, it pains me to tell you this, but our leader, Zeta Prime, is dead.
Megatron.
What of the High Council?
They've gone into hiding, cut all communication with the outside. Optimus, with Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless, ineffective.
The Council will emerge when it's safer. In the meantime, Ratchet, Bumblebee, you're with me.
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed.
Not destroyed, Ratchet. Simply taken. He knows we are at our weakest with Zeta Prime gone.
Megatron can take this city over my twisted, lifeless shell.
We'd prefer no further loss of life, Bumblebee.
Focus on the task at hand, Autobots.
To any Autobots on this frequency, this is Jetfire. Come in.
Jetfire, this is Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is dead.
He's dead. What are we going to do?
I have assumed temporary command, Jetfire. Let the rest of your flight squadrons know. And don't worry, we'll get those guns online.
Temporary command?
Not now, Ratchet. Jetfire needs those guns online.
Primus, you're here!
The automated repair systems are still functional, at least. That's a good sign.
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast. Are the Iacon speedways still drivable?
From the sky, they look barely usable, but you can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best. Autobots, roll out!
Autobot signatures detected.
According to the schematics, the broadcast control room will be at the top of the lift.
Perfect! Then we can get back to the fight outside, right?
That's affirmative, Bumblebee.
Optimus, be advised. Starscream is headed your way. We tried to stop them, but Silverbolt and I sustained heavy damage.
Get clear, Jetfire. You've done more than enough already. Autobots, exercise caution. Starscream is as dangerous as he is treacherous.
Just give me a clear shot.
Trying to restore your precious grid, Autobots? How pathetic.
You have committed crimes against Iacon, Starscream. It's time to pay for that.
I think not. Optimus, is it? Prepare to die!
Autobots, stay close.
will see me again, Autobots! That's a promise!
Run, you yellow-plated coward!
Good work, Autobots. Now, let's coordinate the city's defenses. High Council, I return with a fallen hero.
Till all are one.
Times have grown desperate. The Autobots crave your guidance.
The Council exists only to choose the Primes. It is the Primes' directive to lead and protect.
There are no Primes.
Even now, you still reject your calling? For too long have we watched the other Primes fall to their pride and greed. But you, Optimus, your courage and wisdom have transformed the lives around you. Megatron has infected the very core of our world. You must journey to the core and remove this blight. Failure would doom us all.
I will accept the burden with all that I am.
Rise, Optimus Prime. For you are the leader of the Autobots. You are the last Prime.
Optimus Prime, you have delivered me from the foul influence of Dark Energon, but I am afraid my spark is corrupted.
We're too late.
I can survive if I shut down my systems completely. But the process will take millions of years, during which Cybertron will be left cold and barren.
We must leave our home if we are to survive.
The line of Primes has failed, yet hope still remains. I offer a portion of my spark to take with you to the stars. For as long as it survives, so shall I. Will you accept this responsibility, Optimus Prime?
I will.
Behold, the Matrix of Leadership. Cybertron recognizes and welcomes Optimus Prime, Keeper of the Matrix, leader of the free Autobots.
The core is too damaged by Dark Energon to sustain life on Cybertron. In order to repair itself, the core must shut down for millions of years. Carrying the power of the Matrix of Leadership inside him, Optimus Prime must sadly order the evacuation of the entire planet if the race of Transformers is to survive.
Look! There it is!
Silverbolt, this is Optimus. We pinpointed the crash site and are moving in for a visual. I want you on standby in case there's any trouble.
Roger that, Optimus. We're jetting your way, but it'll take us some time to reach you.
You think that hunk of junk could survive a crash from orbit?
Decepticon is as tough as they come. If he is still alive, your weapons won't damage his armor. You'll have better luck targeting his weapon systems.
Thanks for the tip, Silverbolt. We'll be careful. Silverbolt, we've located Decepticon. Uploading coordinates now.
You thought you could destroy me? You thought you could destroy Decepticon? Pathetic.
He's just laughing at us!
Abandon hope, vermin. Your death approaches.
You heard Silverbolt. His armor's too tough.
He can't be invincible. We're overlooking something.
Look, I think his shoulder cannons are overheating. If we can cause them to overload, it might destroy him.
Ironhide's right. We've got to figure out how to overload those cannons.
drilling charges. Just be near it when they detonate.
Look out! Silver Bolt! Jetfire! Autobots, Trypticon is about to attack. Be ready for anything.
You cannot escape from me. Now, die! Witness my true power.
We've barely even slowed him down!
Watch out for that tail!
Die!
My weapons aren't hurting him at all!
Keep your optics open. He has to have some...
Doors on his back look vulnerable.
Yes! Something to shoot!
Autobots, focus all fire on Trypticon's dorsal power cores.
It's working! Pour it on!
Nothing can stop me. Nothing! For this, Autobots!
Thank Primus. It worked.
You haven't defeated me, Autobots.
You've lost, Trypticon. Autobots, roll out!
You did it, Prime.
We did it, Ratchet. All of us. Many brothers were lost today, but thanks to our combined efforts, many more will live to find a home elsewhere.
Optimus, Megatron is still out there.
And as long as we remain here, we shall resist him. But in time, our turn will come to leave Cybertron as well. I have commissioned a new galactic transport for us, an Ark, in which we shall make our journey through the stars. No matter where we go, Cybertron will be with us.
Identified as becoming unstable.
How much time do we have?
Impossible to know. The sooner we launch the Ark, the better.
Optimus, take whatever spark that remains within me. Use it to light your way across the stars.
Metroplex, my friend. You don't have to do this. There's no guarantee you have enough energon to even get us to the space bridge.
This is my choice.
Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
Till all are one.
So-called Ark? The Autobots have placed all of their hopes on a glorified cargo hauler. Soundwave, head to the launching bay and ready the tow cables. You will lead the first wave of the assault.
Yes, Lord Megatron.
Place, Bumblebee. The war is lost. Leaving our home is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. It has been a long, painful war with the Decepticons. Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
More unstable.
At this rate, it may close before we even get there.
Megatron.
Direct all fire on those tow cables!
Unauthorized access.
Your precious Ark will never reach that portal, Optimus.
Shield failure on starboard thruster.
I will tear your ship apart, piece by piece!
Optimus! The Decepticons are swarming the engine deck!
I'm on my way. Bumble.
Let him have it!
Return.
Soundwave, the Ark's defensive cannons are taking their toll. Destroy them!
Yes, Lord Megatron. Return.
Soundwave, I want those energon silos offline!
This place is crawling with Autobots! Get out of my way!
No mercy, Bruticus! Make your way to the propulsion deck and gut their engines! The Autobots must not reach that space portal!
On my way! I love the sound of Autobots crunching under my feet!
Hit him with something that will slow him down! Like what? The starship? Let's keep firing! The bigger they are, the harder...
The harder they hit! Ah, this...
This ought to do the job.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all!
Bumblebee!
What a waste of energon!
After eons of conflict, I finally see the truth of your words, Megatron.
And what might that be, Optimus?
This universe, no matter how vast, will never be big enough for you and I to coexist.
Let's finish this!
Call yourself a prime! were a reference clerk when I found you. You will be dust when I'm through with you.
You're gonna talk or fight, Megatron?
You're as soft as the weaklings you fight for!
On the contrary, my friends are the source of my strength.
Not bad for a librarian. Perhaps you should have spent more time in the pit.
And perhaps you should have spent more time in the library.
The Autobots will never stop!
This ends now.
This ends when I say it ends!
You're finished, Megatron.
Never! I'm just warming up!
More than you've got, Megatron. Till all